Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and advocates for a sustainable future. Welcome to the historic COP28 gathering. My name is Amal Al-Naimi. I am the Excellence and Continuous Improvement Process Manager and the Women in the Nuclear Baraka Chair. Today, we embark on a journey towards a cleaner, a greener tomorrow. It is our honor to begin this momentous occasion by shining a spotlight on the remarkable contributions of women in nuclear in launching the Regional Women in Nuclear Middle East chapter. Our dedication to advancing clean energy solution plays a pivotal role in our global efforts to climate change. Now, with a great pleasure, I would like to welcome on stage His Excellency Mr. Mohammed Al-Hammadi, ENEC MD and CEO, to share his opening remark on that success.
Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you. And thanks to the UAE Pavilion for hosting us here today. And it's also a pleasure to be here to discuss the topic that is very close to my heart. I still remember the first women in nuclear in the Arab world happened here in the UAE, and specifically in Abu Dhabi. We had over 350 international guests, and we had a total of around 700 people on that big day. So I'm very proud to be part of this. And over the last 10 years, the UAE and ENEC specifically have committed to the supporting women, and they have taken very senior and very serious roles in Baraka, and we are very proud of the achievement we've seen throughout the last 10 years. One thing also, when we hired highly qualified women in the organization, we were able to attract, retain, and develop very highly qualified with leadership skills to lead the UAE nuclear program for the next phase. Before ENEC was formed, the women in nuclear engineers at Baraka, we had a great number of people who really worked very hard to make the Baraka power plant easy to attract and retain women in the nuclear industry in the UAE. And also I'm very proud to say that today in our nuclear power plants, we have the highest ratio of women in the world on the operation. We have reactor operators, senior reactor operators, and we have local operators on the turbine island and also on the nuclear island, it gives me a personal pride of being part of this successful organization. The operation of our local UAE WIN has been very successful and also has helped to foster and support the development of female. I remember in 2016, when as I mentioned earlier, we've had the honor of hosting the 24th Global Annual Women Nuclear Conference in Abu Dhabi. And for me, it was a glorifying moment where I met some of the women CEOs from all over the world who were coaching, mentoring the women Emiratis. Not just, by the way, the attendees, they were not only from Baraka, the attendees were radiological experts from the healthcare. There was women from the multiple organizations of the country, not only from Baraka. And the coaching sessions, the mentoring sessions that were happening around that conference, for me, was very inspiring. I've learned a lot from that event. And one of the key guests we had also was Hans Blix, who was very, very supportive of women in the nuclear industry at the IAEA, and he still supports it with passion. For our women, Emirati women in the nuclear industry, what I would encourage is that to engage and grow with no boundaries. You have great opportunities. UAE as a country, and thanks to our leadership, they open all opportunities for women to become successful and grow. And myself, personally, I'm a father of 4, I cannot call them women or girls. They are very, very, very strong, very capable, daughters that I'm very proud of them. One of them about to graduate now from university, studying psychology, which is also can contribute to the human development of nuclear industry. Another one, she's doing industrial engineering in the US to pursue her career also in process engineering. Third one, she's doing mathematics, and she want to do mathematics with AI and cybersecurity. So these sciences and these opportunities are very, very abundant in the UAE here, and I hope that they get inspired by the women sitting in this room to make them grow and become successful and leaders in the industry, and for them also to become successful contributor as Emiratis. But we don't stop there as the UAE. UAE today, with this launch, will be a leader in Middle East in women in nuclear, and that's something, for me, it gives me a pride and at the same time to be humbled that we are giving this opportunity to be able to lead, and Emirati women with their colleagues in Middle East here to lead and become successful of sharing the lessons learned and taking this success and inspiration across the region. And I do also thank our international chairman of Women in Nuclear and the members who are here, also Sama. You are, in this moment right now, doing something which is very, very historical and also will be remembered for decades. And the other women who will carry the baton and carry the flag for the next generations to come, this is a historical moment. So I don't want to steal the thunder of the team who's leading this, but I wish you all the best, and I'm very, very honored to be here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Al-Hamadi, for your remarks. And now we'd like to move to our second session, which is the panel session that will host female leaders from a different organization. I'm honored to invite on the stage Dr. Sama Bilbao, Director General of World Nuclear Association, Ms. Dominique, the President of Women in Nuclear Global. I would like to invite Muna Suwaidi, our Senior Program Engineer from NAWA. Please welcome on stage.
Well, this is a true honor. Thank you for the opportunity to join all of you today in this day of celebration, where we are going to start this new chapter of women in nuclear here in the Middle East. So obviously we have a fabulous panel to explore the exciting opportunities coming ahead. So I'm going to start with Dominique. As you know, Dominique is the president of Women. Oh, here you go. Thank you so much. Dominique is the president of Women in Nuclear Global. So Dominique, why is the launch of this new Women in Nuclear chapter here at COP28 so important and so significant, really? So when you are looking at energy transitions, how can we ensure that women are actively engaged and involved in leading with all the decision making?
Thank you, Sama. First of all, I am delighted to emphasize on our partnership with the Emirates Nuclear Energy Corporation. This collaboration is a testimony that between WIN Global and ENEC in promoting diversity and excellence in nuclear industry. Your commitment to our cause, Mr. Al-Hamadi, is invaluable and highlights the collaborative effort needed to achieve our common goals. And I want to thank you very much. This new regional chapter is not only an expansion. It is a testimony to our commitment to inclusivity and the recognition of the vibrant contributions women in the Middle East can make to the nuclear sector and to the WIN Global community. WIN Middle East will serve as a hub for collaboration, mentorship, and knowledge sharing amplifying the voices and impact of women in this region. It will build on the knowledge we have gathered from other regions, but also will serve as a unique platform that reflects the distinct challenges, innovations, and aspirations of women in the Middle East nuclear industry. We hope that it will be a catalyst for transformative action, empowering women to take leadership roles, contribute with groundbreaking insights, and shape the trajectory of nuclear science and technology in this dynamic region, from which we will enrich our collective global narrative. I would like to thank the professional ladies around of me, team of WIN UAE, to make this happen. Thank you to all of you.
Thank you, Dominique.
So to ensure this role of women, within WIN Global, we have a mentoring program in place for our members and for our young generation. We have as well developed a leadership program with the Institute of Entrepreneurship of Madrid and somehow with the Nuclear University, World Nuclear University. And regularly we work with the governmental authorities, especially in the newcomers' country, to help them to define and implement their policies in gender balance and prepare women to decision-making positions. It's what we are doing. We are now recognized as having a key role on the pathway to decarbonization, so we are regularly advising governmental authorities.
Excellent, great job. Thank you, Dominique. So let me go to Muna. So Muna Saeed Al-Subaidi, hopefully I pronounce it correctly. For those that you don't know, she is a senior program engineer at NAVA. So I have a question for you. So how do you think that diverse perspectives, particularly those obviously of women, contribute to make sure that we find innovative solutions for sustainable energy development? And what do you think is very important to have young Arab women engaged as part of this Middle East nuclear industry?
So study shows that a balanced, gender-balanced workforce is more with leadership teams, is more creative, resilient, and innovative. So they outperform those with a lower percentage of female talent. Inclusion and diversity results in an improved workforce, but also stronger communities and resilient economies. While the UAE is nuclear energy regards women as champions, the wider energy international industry remains least in diverse workforce of the global economy. Okay. According to the IEA, women represent 48% of the global workforce, 22% of the labor force in oil and gas sector, 32% in renewable, 22% in nuclear, and under 14% of them as a senior manager. To tackle climate change and transition to a low-carbon economy, we need solutions that are innovative, creative, and sustainable. It is critical that a native nuclear program has a diverse workforce that reflects the different backgrounds, culture, experience, and its abilities of its nation. Which is why it's important to support women into the field of nuclear careers and through programs such as Women in Nuclear. Let's take the UAE as an example.
As a new nuclear industry, we have established a strong benchmark of work diversity, and women in STEM field is promising.
Certainly, I agree that in the UA you have really broken all the rules, all the records, and you are doing fabulously. Thank you so very much. So now let me go now to Anal Al-Nuaimi. Anal is an excellence and continuous improvement process manager at NAWA. So what is next for the WIN chapter of the Middle East? How do you see this chapter supporting not only the growth of the nuclear sector across the region, but also promoting, of course, women's participation?
Thank you very much, Dr. Bilbao. This is a very important question, and I think what we are going to focus around top 4 priorities to establish the Women in Nuclear Middle East chapter. We will start with expanding to encourage more countries to come and join the regional chapter. Also, we will develop simplified strategies where we can increase the representation of the females in the nuclear industry and in the radiation application. We want also to create a platform for mentoring. As Dominique has already mentioned, this is one of our top priorities at WIN Global level, and we want to get aligned with WIN Global on that perspective. And also we want to ensure that we create a space for the females to expand on their experience and expertise in that region. And in terms on the second question on how we can see the chapter supporting the growth, Women in Nuclear Middle East chapter will act as a beacon precedence of leading women, not only within the United Arab Emirates, which has been proven as a fingerprint in the UAE Peaceful Nuclear Program, but also within the Middle East region as well. Women in the energy sector plays a crucial role in supporting its growth across the region by contributing diverse perspective, skills, and expertise. Their involvement enhance more into the innovation and have more inclusive work environment, and we encourage the broader talent pool within the area. We are encouraging our females through different platforms, including education and mentorship, as I mentioned earlier, and equal opportunities that can further strengthen the nuclear industry and radiation application.
Excellent. So it looks like you have very high goals, so you have a lot of work ahead of you, so congratulations.
Absolutely, yes.
So I just have final remarks to close this session, but this is a very important occasion. So first of all, I want to congratulate you for the creation of this Women in Nuclear Middle East chapter. So I think that, I mean, it was long overdue. Clearly, Baraka is already a pool of fabulous talent for women. So clearly it is fabulous that finally we have the chapter here. So congratulations on that. But also, I think that this is such a momentous occasion. I mean, to be able to do this at the same time that we have COP28 here in the UAE, and not only that, this is a very special COP because, as you know, nuclear energy is getting much more visibility, not in a small part because of the work that ENEC and the colleagues from the United Arab Emirates have been doing. So I think that you will always remember how important it was, how to have all these colleagues and all these friends in this COP28, a unique opportunity, and from here it's all up. So we really need to continue with the success that we already have in the UAE, in Baraka, but again, as you said, moving forward into the region. So congratulations, best of luck to all of you, and again, I mean, you really are off to a fabulous start. Thank you very much. Thank you.